As we get ready here for our next bout of the evening, it is Daniel Dove taking on Travis Sumler.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is brought to you by Title MMA. If you want the best, buy Title MMA. Fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel Dove.
Daniel Dove makes his way to the cage tonight. He comes to us by way of Howard's ATA and trains alongside Jordan Howard for all of his fights. He sports a 2-0 record in the world of mixed martial arts. He has yet to taste defeat. He likes that undefeated record. He told me that he has started with the world of jiu-jitsu, decided that he liked that and wanted to continue, and jumped into the world of MMA, found a training class. He thought that after a couple of classes, you know what, this is something I want to do.
That's the way a lot of guys start. It's always interesting to find out how guys start out in the fight world. Taking a couple of jiu-jitsu classes, you love it, and you want to push yourself further and really see what you're made of by jumping inside the cage.
He told me that at Howard's ATA, they work a lot of technique, and it's a lot of one-on-one time, and he feels that is his advantage this evening.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Travis Sumler.
Travis Sumler is making his way to the cage tonight by way of Griffey Muay Thai in Wichita, Kansas. Now, he is coming off a win in only 22 seconds in the Shamrock FC cage. He told me that as you see him, he always wears the beanie. He says it's just his thing. He is a very introverted person and quiet until he steps in the cage. As we can see, he seems to be very solace as he walks into the cage, but he says, once I'm in there, it's go time. As we get ready for our tale of the tape, Daniel Dove, 20 years old, 5'9", 128.8 pounds out of Drexel, Missouri. Travis Sumler, 21 years old, 5'8", 134 pounds out of Wichita, Kansas. There is a big weight difference here in this fight.
Yeah, when you're talking weight class this low, 5 pounds is a big difference in the 125, 130 weight classes.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighs in at 128.8 pounds. Fighting out of Drexel, Missouri, Daniel Dove. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighs in at 134.6 pounds. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas, Travis Sumler.
Referee Mike England has the call for this bout. Travis Sumler definitely showing after that big win in only 22 seconds. As you notice, he has 2 black eyes coming into this fight. He told me that he got his nose dislocated in training just a few weeks ago.
That is a tough guy that's going to just rock a dislocated nose into a fight, throwing huge knees from Sumler.
Big neck crank there coming from Sumler.
Yeah, if Sumler's not careful, though, he'll get his back taken. He lets go of that overhook position.
Definitely showing that Thai plum, working those knees.
Now he's put his arm over, almost for a guillotine position, defended well by Dove.
Nice work to get out of that there by Dove.
Nice leg kick by Sumler. Buckled the leg of Dove.
Oh, big knee to the head. As that in this particular bout is an illegal strike with the knee to the head.
Yeah, in this bout, you can knee to the body, but you cannot knee to the head.
So referee Mike England in this point is warning Sumler he could potentially take away a point, but it depends on if it was basically what we would say accidental.
Accidental also depends on the severity. Dove seems to be fine.
And we're back into the action. Another big leg kick here coming from Dove. These boys are flying the fights here. They are trading big hands.
Dove is going to have to check one of these leg kicks.
Nice hands there, though, coming from Dove.
Both guys landing big lefts and rights. Knee right to the sternum of Dove.
The Muay Thai plum here of Travis Sumler is legit.
Yeah, Sumler is really controlling this fight so far with that Thai plum.
He also has a very stiff jab straight down the pipe. Dove is answering back, though.
Answering back with big punches.
Oh, they are both just trading hands.
These guys are both as tough as nails. They are landing huge punches on each other. Sumler now taking the back of Dove.
1 minute remaining here in round one.
One hook in for Sumler. Let's see if he decides to get the other hook in, looking for a rear naked choke. Dove's gonna need to peel the hand of Sumler off. Very tough to finish a rear naked choke with one hand. Another big knee to the sternum of Dove.
30 seconds here in the opening round of this fight, and both are absolutely trading.
Big right hands landing for both fighters.
Literally one shot after the other as we're down to under 10 seconds remaining in the round. What an opening round to this fight, Kevin.
Great round. One of the best rounds I've seen in quite some time.
With all of this pressure together, how are you calling this fight if you were in the eyes of the judges?
I mean, this is a fight I definitely would not want to be a judge in. You could really argue either way for this fight. I thought Sumler landed some more strikes, but I thought Dove landed the more powerful strikes. You know, either way, the judge wants to see it. These guys in this replay are just throwing caution to the wind and just nailing each other with jabs and crosses. And then throwing some huge knees to the body in there also.
The technical Muay Thai of Travis Sumler has really controlled where this fight has went.
Yeah, Sumler landed some really good leg kicks and really controlled the Thai plum. That might have edged him out the round.
Here we go with round two.
Let's see if these guys can keep up that frantic pace.
Now, Kevin, it has to bring in, if Sumler has both eyes blacked and his nose dislocated, he is taking literal shots straight into the face here.
These guys are just nailing each other with punches.
As we see an additional mouth starting to come under the left eye of Sumler.
Nice jab from Sumler. You know, Sumler's going to have to be careful in these Thai plums. He's pulling the head of Dove down, and Dove's kind of leaning down. So he's going to have to be careful not to knee that face. He's already been warned once. And 1 point in this fight could be huge. More big knees from Sumler.
The pace here seems to have slowed a bit out of Sumler as he started to drop his hands.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the pace is really slowed. I can definitely tell that both guys are a little tired, though.
Again, they are throwing with reckless abandon.
Yeah, Dove's left eye is really messed up. Both of Sumler's eyes are messed up. These guys have no caution for getting hit. They're just blasting each other with every punch and knee they can throw.
Again, this is what we want to see out of a fight here at Shamrock Fighting Championship. Both guys throwing haymakers, but also very technical in their clinches.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, another big knee to the body.
I'm almost amazed at how many strikes these guys are landing on each other because they both have their hands up. It's not like these guys have their hands down. They both have their hands up in the correct position.
1 minute remaining here in round two. Those had to take something out of Dove, though.
Dove still firing back with his back on the cage. Another big knee from Sumler. The whole chest of Dove is red as can be from eating these knees to the body.
Again here from Sumler with those Muay Thai knees.
The problem Dove's having is when he gets an underhook, Sumler is overhooking really tight at the elbow, and he's keeping Dove's hand out of the way of his body so he can't protect his body from the knees.
Sumler again gets that neck, but let's go, and again lands those strikes. Again, knee to the body. 10 seconds remaining here in round 2. And that is the end of round 2.
Another great round in this fight. Talk about leaving it all in the cage. These guys have hit each other so much, they're exhausted so much energy, putting everything they have into this fight in the first 2 rounds.
Literally both fighters giving it all that they have, and there is still 1 round to go. Kevin, how do you see it?
I'm going to definitely give that round to Sumler. And I gave Sumler the first round by a very small margin.
As we go here to our instant replay, we see some trading of hands. Again, those Muay Thai knees coming of Travis Sumler, devastating.
Yeah, both guys throwing knees early in the round. All the big knees landed from Sumler were more at the end of the round. He kind of started really taking over with the knees towards the end of the round. Still, in my eyes, anybody's fight.
Here we go with round 3. Third and final round in this bout here. And both again just start trading back and forth. Oh my goodness.
These guys are both nailing each other with right hands.
And they are both wearing this fight on their face. Again, Sumler goes back to that tie plum. And again takes the back.
Now Sumler has a body triangle on the ground. Gonna work for that rear naked choke.
Sumler here working to control the back, looking to sink that rear naked choke in, trying to get it under the chin.
Yeah, Sumler's doing now is looking for a neck crank to try and get the chin up of Dove so he can try and sink that choke under.
Dove doing a good job here of defending, though.
Yeah, Dove is keeping control of the left arm of Sumler. If Sumler doesn't have that left arm, it's going to be very difficult to finish this choke.
Sumler is doing a great job here, but Dove has to turn in. No luck, and there is the tap. What a fight.
Great fight. Both guys very tired in that 3rd round.
I would not want to have been a judge if that one would have went to the judges. Great job by Travis Sumler to stop that fight.
Great job by Travis Sumler, because I thought he was winning the fight, but you never want to leave a fight in the hands of the judges. He got an opportunity to take the back of Dove, and he did, and he finished this fight. That's exactly what you need to do in this cage.
As we see here as we go to our instant replay, Travis Sumler working to get the hand under and gets the tap from Daniel Dove.
Great job by Sumler. He had the right arm under the chin of Dove and worked that left arm free to really finish that choke.
So let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Baer for our final results.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has ended 1 minute and 18 seconds of round number 3 via rear naked choke. Your winner, Travis Sumler.
Travis Sumler taking the win here in the Shamrock FC cage. As we can see here from this, both fighters definitely wore that fight on their face.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jeremy, when these guys wake up tomorrow, they're both going to know they're in a fight.
Definitely a lot of pain in that fight, but great action. And there is still more action to come right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.